morning, beautiful people. Tuesday morning, 30th of June, it's full moon today. Look at that sunrise. We've had rain for the last few days, so it's been really special to have a beautiful sunrise this morning. The last day of the first half of the year. Tomorrow we enter the second half of the year. So today I'm going to review, go over my goals, reset, refocus. So come along, spend a day with me and enjoy. Fuck, that's hot. So I'm back from the beach and I've just made myself a really hot tea. You can see the steam coming off it. I just burnt my little lips. Now that it's the second half of the year, I am making another goal to cut back on my morning coffee. So I want to switch it to lemon, ginger, honey and turmeric. And I don't want to have a coffee for a few hours after I wake up. Hopefully that'll help me cut right back and I won't need to have it daily and just have it every now and then or completely cut back for good. So I don't actually think I have a coffee problem, but I do want to cut back on the coffee the first thing in the morning. I probably won't completely cut it out of my life. Just cut right back and switch it to lemon, ginger, honey tea in the morning. In the mornings I like to do a little bit of exercise to get my blood pumping and my mind activated and focused for the day. Being a neurodivergent, I think this is one of the most important things to get your day going, stay focused and motivated, and disciplined throughout the day. Is moving the body, getting the blood flowing, getting the meridians flowing. So I had a nice walk this morning. That always gets me started, something nice and calm to start my day. Nothing fast or rushed. I find the more I rush things in the morning, the more rushed my entire day becomes. So starting the day nice and calm, nice and still, nice and slow really helps set the foundation for a calm, slow, well, not slow, but calm, focused, motivated and disciplined day. So this morning was leg day. I did 10 sets of three sets of 10, RDLs, Bulgarian split squats, side lunges and back kicks. I'm not sure the real names for all of them. I'm not a personal trainer. I just do exercise for my neurodivergency. It's another thing that I will be sharing in my videos is how to live with neurodivergency without the use of medication. I was medicated for 20 years on dexamphetamines from the age of 5 to 25. I've been off them for 10 years, and in the last 10 years I've been on a journey to learn how to live as a neurodivergent with ADHD, bipolar 2 disorder, without the use of medication. And I live a beautiful life. I thrive, now, and I have control of my mental illnesses, so to speak, as they would call them, my ADHD and bipolar disorder, so my neurodivergency. You'll have to bear with me with the filming until I get a tripod. I'm just using my hand at the moment, and I'm still learning where to look into the camera. I feel like when it's more further away on a tripod, it's going to be easier to film. For now, I'm just using my hand. On a side note, look at these beautiful flowers that I get from the Sunday markets. There's a little stool there that says sells fresh market flowers, and they're quite affordable, and they're just in the bunches, but I usually buy a few bunches and make a nice bouquet out of them. I usually get enough for my mum or Jason's mum as well. Yeah, beautiful. I've just made my breakfast. I've got some pumpkin sourdough toast with avocado, pepita seeds. I've got some eggs and scrambled eggs with parsley, an organic lettuce mix. I've made you some breakfast too. Hang on, mate. Mr. B. With some organic salad mix with olive oil, salt, pepper, and lemon. Again, this is a great meal for neurodivergency, packed full of protein, healthy fats, carbs, all the things to get your day going, stay focused, motivated, disciplined. It is overcast at the moment, and usually I would be taking Boy to the beach at this time. I'm going to wait for it to clear up a little bit before going to the beach, taking him walkies. And I've got a few errands to get done around the house, so going to do that, wait for it to clear up a bit. Hopefully it does. Yeah, I'll check back in later. I'm just getting some dinner ready now. I'm making a vegetable lasagna, and I'm just making the white sauce now with garlic, salt and pepper, parsley, butter, and this organic plain flour from Woolies. I'm just cooking down the butter, the garlic, salt and pepper before I add in the flour and milk to make the white sauce. I've just added the flour and milk, and now I will continue stirring until it thickens up and becomes the right sauce consistency. I've turned the heat down as well to low. I used a cup of milk and about 1/3 of a cup of flour. The sauce is now thickened up. Now I'll just put that aside while I cut up the veggies for the lasagna. So silky. Just chopped up all my veggies. I've got capsicum, zucchini, carrot, pumpkin, onion, portobello mushrooms, and I got this lasagna pasta sheet from Woolies. It's durum semolina water pasteurized egg, so it's got no preservatives or additives in it, which is great for my peace of mind and neurodivergency as well. It's really important to stick to whole nutritious foods and check the ingredients labels and stay away from preservatives, additives, anything with a number, any words that are foreign to you that you don't know. A lot of packaged foods have got a lot of artificial chemicals and substances in them that are just no good for the mental health. Using this organic tomato, garlic and basil chunky pasta sauce from Woolies, from their macro organic range. It's got organic tomatoes, organic onion, water, organic sugar, salt, organic olive oil, organic garlic, organic lemon juice, organic basil. And again, it's got no nasty additives, so it's all the ingredients are whole, organic, which is amazing, which means it's got no nasty pesticides in it either. Very important, again, for neurodivergents. Check your information and ingredients labels. I've just started layering the lasagnas. I've got a layer of the pasta sauce, then a layer of the lasagna, a layer of the bechamel sauce, and then a layer of veggies. And now just continue that process until all the veggies are used up. Ready for the oven. Yum! It smells so good. I've got some sprouts on the side. Also made enough for tomorrow as well. Yum. Good morning, you guys. It's Wednesday morning. It's the 1st of July. Sun is ready to rise. Feeling a bit nibbly this morning, so I made some avocado and sprout Celtic sea salt toast. The sun's shining really bright this morning, and boy is super keen to go out for a walkie, so that's what we're doing now. I'm gonna go find a cafe, enjoy my morning coffee, sit down, check some emails, and enjoy the morning. Mr. B, you having fun? You're beautiful. Now that we are home and boy is resting, I'm going to do my exercise. I'm really glad I had that pre-breakfast this morning, because that walk obviously did take a little bit longer with Blazon's fall. It was like he was having a little seizure or major muscle spasms or something. He does have an operation in 2 months to get a few teeth removed, get a few x-rays, especially on those back legs, and get a few mast cell cancer bumps removed from his skin. It'll be his 4th operation in 4 years. Quite costly each time, up around the 3K mark, but you do what you got to do for your loved ones, hey? He's been there for me through my entire 20s and most of my 30s. I'm 35 now, and he's going to be the reason for my biggest heartbreak one day. So yeah, I'm just going to give him the best senior years that I can, you know. Lots of love for him. This is my breakfast. I've got some almond butter on some thin pumpkin sourdough, and I've just got a couple of eggs boiling. Grove Juice has got this mandarin variety at the moment. I can't get enough of it. I've just finished my breakfast and I thought I'd check in with my end of year goals. So it's the 1st of July today. And yesterday I spent some time reviewing and going over my January goals. And a few of those personal goals were to just slow down and enjoy the present moment and enjoy the lifestyle that I've built for myself. And I spent the last 5 years really striving and working towards building my retreat business, which is now thriving, and I'm kind of in a little bit of a limbo period as to what I can do next. I'm also waiting for a restock on my Blue Lotus and Cherry Blossom oil, and it's coming from overseas. It's taken over a month to get here. It says it's on its way, so, and I do have a tracking number, which everything seems all right. It just seems to be taking its sweet ass time to get here. So that's forced me to slow down a little bit as well, just waiting for my oils to get here so I can start promoting again. June really has been a moment of hibernation for me. It's been really beautiful. I've really enjoyed it. Really just enjoyed just being in the present moment. There's been lots of rain as well, so haven't been able to do much. Spent a lot of time at home in my little beach shack. I've been doing a lot of clearing as well, clearing up the place, getting ready for spring, and doing a lot of stuff in the garden as well, just getting ready for spring planting. So moving into the second half of the year, I really want to just continue with enjoying every moment of my beautiful lifestyle, looking after Mr. B now that he's getting a bit older, spending more time with him and just appreciating him and his presence. And yeah, we're going to get him a little cart that we can pull him around in at the beach. It would be really nice. I've got this little treasure chest here, and it's full of seeds that I've been collecting for the last few months. I've got them in a photo album, and it's pretty full. Got all the things. I've bought a few, and I've also collected a few as well. Capsicums, tamarillos, rose, marigolds, heaps of them. Custard apples, pumpkin, more capsicum, papaya, more pumpkin. They're the ones I've collected. So many in there. So one of my end of year goals is to start selling plants again. I've also set the dates and organised all of the retreats and campouts for the end of year, which is now I just have to wait for the dates to come up before I organise it. Now that I've been doing it for so long, it's kind of second nature. It doesn't feel like work whatsoever. The organising, the preparing, the hosting, the cleaning up afterwards, it's all just second nature now. I'd also like to develop the rest of my oil range by the end of the year as well, which is a bit of a push. We'll see how we go, but I think I can get it done. When I first started goal setting, I would write a list of 15, 20 goals that I thought I was going to get done in the next 6 months, and before I knew it, 2 weeks into that 6 months had started, and I had stopped pursuing any of those goals because it became too overwhelming, too overwhelming. I lost focus, I lost motivation, lost discipline. I became distracted. I had all these goals that I wanted to do, and I had no time to do any of them. And I really overwhelmed myself. And now when I'm setting my goals, I break them down to 3 or 4 achievable goals. And I work through the months as well to achieve those small goals. And I think working towards 2 to 4 small achievable goals has really helped me to stay focused and motivated and disciplined on my daily routines of getting these goals achieved. To do, like I said before, you don't have to do all the goals and all the things all at once. A good technique I like to use is setting one personal goal every month. So for example, when I first started on my personal development journey, it was getting up earlier. So for a month I would get up earlier and go watch the sunrise, and then the next month I would choose another personal goal while still sticking to that previous goal of getting up earlier. And then the third month I would choose another goal while still sticking to that first and second goal, and so on. And after a while, after about 12 months, I had consistently built myself a routine that I had personally developed around the person that I wanted to be and become. And now I'm living within those boundaries, and it's beautiful. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday morning. I'm just out getting the sunrise. Just made myself some breakfast. I've got English muffin. My camera's dirty. Let me clean that up. Got some sourdough rye English muffins with egg, cheese, and that organic pasta sauce that I used in the lasagna. I got him this Rose Hip Vital. It's a canine super blend for joint and arthritis problems. So hopefully that helps him a little bit, puts him out of his discomfort, makes him a little bit more comfortable. I usually get him such as blend, but that takes about 2 weeks to get from eBay. And he's completely run out, so I'm gonna try this stuff. For lunch, I've got a Greek yogurt, cucumber, avocado, lemon, salt and pepper salad, a tin of wild caught tuna, and some 9-grain rice crackers. Sun is still rising. Be coming up in the next 10 to 15 minutes. It's rising at 6:30 at the moment. just made my breakfast. I've got some sourdough rye toast with avocado, Greek yogurt, and I just made a little omelette with mushroom, capsicum, parsley, and a bit of onion, bit of zucchini, bit of lime on top with salt and pepper. Delicious. My king and his little queen. Got back from a really nice bike ride and lunch at the boat club with Jason. We had oysters and mussels. It's a beautiful sunny day. It feels like the middle of spring, which is beautiful. We're actually in the middle of winter at the moment. I even broke out in a little sweat on the bike ride. We've just gotten back, so just going to have a little chill and rest for the rest of the afternoon. I'm cooking pumpkin soup for dinner. It's the ceremonial pumpkin soup that I make at the retreats. It's got garlic, ginger and pepper ground down in a mortar pestle, one of those one of these and one of them. Also got turmeric, paprika and cinnamon, and I've just added some olive oil, a nice decent amount of that, and I'll just let that cook down for about 5 minutes on a medium heat while I'm cutting the pumpkin. Just added some pumpkin and potatoes and water, and usually that's all I'd put in a ceremonial pumpkin soup, but I had some Hawaiian sweet potato, which is white on the outside and purple on the middle, in the fridge, so I'm going to pop that in as well. Just put some garlic and olive oil on the sourdough rye with some salt, pepper, and sour cream and pepitas on the soup. Is it yummy, babe? Delicious. Saturday morning. It's pretty alive here at the beach. Got some photo shoots happening. Cute. People canoeing. Some yoga mat out. Waiting for that sunrise. got a sweet treat for tonight's dinner. It's Greek yogurt, passion fruit, chia seeds, honey and papaya. I was feeling a little bit low on sugar, and craving Greek yogurt and chia seeds, all the things that are in this bowl. I've also had some apricot toast this afternoon, so I'm quite full from the toast. Good morning. Sunday morning, down for sunrise. I've got someone joining me this morning. It's a lot cooler this morning. It's been a really nice warm few days, a warm week in fact. The cool breeze is back. Middle of winter is about to peak on the halfway through July, so that's when we'll be at the middle of winter. But this winter has seriously felt like the middle of spring. It's so beautiful, so warm, sunny, alive. Took the time to hibernate in June, so really enjoying the start of July. Myself and Jason are going to the markets this morning just to pick up all the stuff we need for the week. Our sourdough Italian baked rye bread, our fruit and veggies, and all the little bits and pieces that we need. Try and take you along as well so you can see exactly where we go and what we get. Got the bowls on the front of the bike. The moon. See if we can zoom in. Oop. Lost it. Here it is. The moon.
Coffee and cocktail.
Pretty. Got his alpaca jumper. Yeah. That looks really nice. I'm hungry. Breakfast is ready. Alright, we've come to the end of the week, which means the end of the vlog. I'll be editing and uploading tomorrow to my YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see my future videos. I do want to start posting once a week, little lifestyle vlogs. So don't forget to check in. Stay tuned, stay well, stay safe. Have a beautiful Sunday. Love you all.